evening, everyone. My name is Larry Tsai. I'm one of the co-founders and CEO of a company called New Matter. Today I want to tell you about a really cool product called Instacube. So what is Instacube? Instacube, specifically, our vision is to be the Spotify of... Better? Okay. Sorry, our vision is to become the Spotify of streaming photos and video clips. For those who don't know, Spotify is a streaming music that has social sharing capabilities. So ultimately, we want to connect millions of people with billions of photos and video clips around the world on social networks and really create amazing service and beautiful hardware like this that they want to use every day. So what problems are we trying to solve here? Well, several fold here. Social media has exploded. Everyone has dozens of applications on their phone, Facebook, Instagram, etc. And there's just a lot of applications. Most of us only have time to use 2 or 3 applications per day. Viewing photos on mobile devices is solitary and cumbersome. While it's nice to have little snack-size tidbits throughout the day, it's not really a good experience. You have to pull out your phone, unlock it, open up the application, load the feed, and then you're viewing the photos. And you're not going to do that throughout the day. So it's great for solitary, but it's not great for a social experience. Thirdly, digital photo frames are static. To do a survey quickly, how many of you here actually own a digital photo frame? Show of hands. Very few, right? Actually, and how many of those of you that own it, how many of you actually update it daily? Probably none. So it's really a pain to update. I actually have one and never use it because you have to update the memory card, and you just don't want to do that. After a day, it gets really stale. So what's the market opportunity? It's actually massive. If we look at the total social media applications out there, looking at Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, really popular photo sharing applications, there are millions of users. So it's a massive audience. People are posting and sharing photos, and people like myself are consuming photos. So there are really different types of people out there enjoying content. If you look at the other end of the spectrum, hardware, digital photo frames are still a very large market. Now, digital photo frames themselves have shrunk over time, and that's because the user experience has been terrible. In 2012, there's about 55 million wireless digital photo frames, and about 45 million wired. That's worldwide. In the US, an average household actually has 1.6 photo frames, and most of these are probably sitting around collecting dust because, again, it's a terrible user experience. So it's a very large opportunity. Competitive landscape. If you look at this, I'm really focusing on wireless digital photo frames. There actually aren't very many out there. These are probably the top 5, and the price point you can see is pretty expensive, from $155 to $257, but they don't do very much. There's only a couple there that actually connect to social networks, that connect to Facebook, but none of them actually connect to any social network applications that I pointed out earlier. None of them connect to Instagram, none of them connect to Twitter, etc. The other ones that they do connect to, like Shutterfly, Picasa, those are more gallery-based. They're not real-time, they're not social, they're not connected to your social graph. So there isn't a lot of, there aren't a lot of solutions out there today. So what's the painkiller here? What's the solution we would come up with? Well, this is actually an Instacube prototype. It's a tool part, so it's a production device. And you'll see, I think it's streaming here. We'll do a quick demo shortly. So Chloe's going to take a picture of the audience here, and we're going to switch to stream. Did you ever switch to stream?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to be on my stream. I've logged into Instagram here. So there are 4 key points on the solution here. First of all, it's one stream to do them all. Literally, you log into multiple different social networks, and then it pulls it all down and sucks it from the cloud into our software and streams it seamlessly. You don't ever have to open up an application again. So it's zero effort. Secondly, it's personalized content. Content is really personal. It's about curating content that you enjoy. So whether you like cats that play pianos or beautiful sunsets around the world with beaches, this will deliver exactly what you want. You can't do that in social media today. It's very hard. You can only search hashtags. We will allow curation. Privacy. This is a big issue. If you post photos today, it's all public. I have a young daughter, and I don't post photos publicly because it's just open to the world. But what we're going to do is create a private channel, private feed that enables us to only share to the Instacube. So you can designate a family or social circle, whatever it is, and when you post it, it'll share only to the Instacube that you designate. And fourth, it's simplicity. It's only 2 steps. Literally, you take out the box, you turn it on, and it's 2 steps. You log into your Wi-Fi, You log into your Instagram and you are done forever. You never have to open the app again. You never have to do anything. You can stream it all day long. So it simplifies the process of enjoying content. Okay, showed up. So what's a sales and marketing strategy? Quite simply, initially we're going to go direct online sales. We go on our website, go to Instacube.com, and on Amazon. We already have over 3,000 people signed up on the pre-sales waitlist. We're going to leverage our Kickstarter backers. We did a campaign last year and had a huge success. We have major social media and tech coverage from hubs you've heard of, Engadget, TechCrunch, Gizmodo, CNET, CNN Money. We have celebrity endorsements. We got Jamie Oliver, famous UK celebrity chef. He bought 4 Instacube's back desk. We have a Snoop dog, or Snoop Lion that he's known now. And he's actually going to be one of our official endorsers. And then we're going to do holiday promotions, hit some major events like CES and South by Southwest. Focus next year on direct sales, direct marketing, and work with strategic distributors internationally. And then next fall, we're actually in retail. Retail is a big nugget to swallow. We don't want to do that right away. What's our business model? It's quite simple. First, the application is free. Right now it's embedded in our hardware, but we're going to develop a standalone app you can download on iOS and Android. So it's embedded in the hardware today. Hardware sales, we're going to have healthy gross margins because we're doing direct sales. We're targeting 50% gross margins at a target price of $149.99. So on the lower end of that spectrum you saw earlier in the competitive chart. That's the hardware sales, and we're going to have actually other hardware products down the line. Content premium content subscription. So the idea of having really quality content is important because there's frankly a lot of crap out there in the space today. What if you could subscribe to the Rihanna fan channel, the Snoop Dogg fan channel, exclusive content that's delivered to the Cube, or ESPN? Another great thing about this is that you can deliver great art photography. You can subscribe to the MoMA. We're going to talk to museums and have really, truly quality professional content that's delivered for a low subscription cost. Private channels, I mentioned that earlier, having that available, that's going to be, we believe, huge. And advertising as the last thing, photo context sensitive. Competitive advantages, quickly, Kickstarter, we already have Kickstarter validation, over 5,100 units in 66 countries, so brand presence, technology. We have software patents applied around the monetization of visual content. I'm from a design company, and we work with a software company doing the actual development. And we have celebrity endorsements already, so these are some of the key competitive advantages. And finally, quickly, the team, I have over 15 years experience in consumer products, shipped up dozens of products with brands. My partner, co-founder, has 25 plus of experience, and we both live this space. We love technology and product design. And just a snapshot quickly at the end here, this is Jamie Oliver's wall of 40 cubes he bought. We're going to do installation for him in one of his restaurants in London, and he loves it. He actually does this, and all the endorsements for free. He loves it so much. So that's it.